Yeah, check my levels, dude. I was just on Reddit, man. That's exciting. Reddit's cool because a lot of people don't know what you're talking about. So if you know something, if you know something, you can like help people. But I don't know why people are so negative on Reddit. That's really weird. Reddit just came out in like the stock market. Like they have their own ticker symbol. I'm gonna read the Reddit in a second. I gotta go back to it. But I'm getting emails and they're just commenting. Oh man, I gotta read this one. This one's insane. People are really like egocentric on Reddit. It's like all they care about themselves, and I can see that all the way. But now I'm just like I don't want to like be mean to anybody, but so I was like I got to check my dumb engineering thing. I got to check the stupid thing, see if I'm live. But yeah, Reddit's really interesting. Like you get to see like how egotistical people are. It's no different than like walking outside, but it's like very strange for people to think they know what they're talking about. Because I know I don't know what I'm talking about. That's in certain things I totally know what I'm talking about, and in other things I have no idea, and I'm learning as I go. So it's kind of funny to see this phenomenon that is people who don't know what they're talking about trying to pretend they do. Very crazy. But that's the hot topic now is like all this fake news and stuff. Can you hear me anyone? No, it's like all this fake. Yeah, okay, I'm fine. Let me read the Reddit. This is hilarious. Because like you can go in your email and so the people are commenting in the email. Like you don't have to be on the site. It's hilarious. It said, I need a new mixer. Do you think I should raise money for it by asking for tips on Mixcloud? If I do this, what should I say? Hi, I am poor and I need a mixer. Now get your groove on. Mixcloud is for like, mixing, DJ mixing, and I have a subscription and I do that at dirtyfilthydiscotrash.com. By the way, I also broke two of my CDJ through 50s during my mixes a year ago. So I need money to repair those too. I know where to go to fix those, so that's good. But I'm never buying those again. Next thing I'm going to buy is like a Pioneer 2000 CDJ if I get anything. Somebody's like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't think anyone would ever tip to the platform, and it's a bit unrealistic to ask us to pay for your mix-up. If you need money that badly, you should find some other hustle. No suggestions of what kind of hustle I should get. Should I get a DJ gig? What should I do to get a hustle? Very unhelpful comment. And then, people like, there's some subreddit like Stop By the DJ 200, which I totally missed. But, people, they're so into the platform that they're not real human beings anymore. And it's just like everything's riffing off the platform, and it's kind of annoying. But that's why there's a stock ticker symbol called Reddit now. It's like somebody else said, I could donate my DDJ 200. Now, I don't know what a DDJ 200 is, but I said, for serious? Are you a scammer? Because I get scared. Like if someone wants to give me like their DJ equipment for free, I give them my address and stuff, and they're a scammer. That's like a real concern. He's like, no, it was a joke. Check this tag. Like check some other Reddit. I wouldn't wish a DJJ 200 on my worst enemy. I have like a sincere comment here that I want to figure out how to get tips from people when I DJ live on the dang dirtyfilthydiscotrash.com on Mixcloud. Nobody wants to help me so far. I said, you need to work on your act if you're going to be a professional Reddit comedian. Because he was joking, right? He's like, well, you weren't the intended recipient, meaning I didn't know the down low. And I said, don't kill the dream, brother. somebody else said, "Don't do that." That was their advice. Don't do that. Don't ask for tips on the Mixcloud. When there's a tip button on the Mixcloud, you understand there's a tip button there, and they're saying don't ask for tips. It's like talking to my dad or some shit, like killing the dream. Who are these people? Get the cash a different way. I'm like, which way? Question mark. OFM? Question mark. Should my woo woo to get cash? That's funny because I've never gotten comments before, or I have actually, but if you look up Dirty Philly Disco Trash, you'll find it. So there's this like, the joke is like, oh, other people understand what I'm saying, but you don't. It's like it's really high schoolish. Social media sucks. To think you could like find like a group of people that could like a community online is such a joke because you're not. You're gonna find like people who like here's a chance to make you feel like doo doo. Why did I grow up during these times? Because I would have gone to high school, got made fun of, and then when I got home and got made fun of online. That's what would have happened. Then my parents wouldn't have helped, right? They don't help. They make fun of you too. I mean, yeah. I mean, I wonder what the suicide rate is in 2024. It must be so high. That's okay. I got a rough skin, man. I got tough skin. It all washes off of me like an umbrella. So I'm live on YouTube. Everyone is killing my dreams of being a DJ on Reddit. Why are they doing that? That is the question for tonight. Why are you trying to cut my dreams on Reddit? Like my dreams don't get killed any other way. Jesus. If you need something to do and you're actually listening to me, just go. All right, so I uploaded a DJ Cola video. Copyright content has been detected in your video, DJ Cola. As a result, your video can no longer be monetized and has been blocked in 2 territories. The copyright owner may be either monetizing it or receiving analytics about another territories. This is not a copyright strike. It doesn't affect your channel. I already knew that was going to happen. But the 2 territories, where is that? Leave the video as if you are fine with the restrictions on the video. Edit out the segment by trimming, muting, or replacing copyrighted content. If Reddit can't help me, I can't get help anywhere. That's all I got to say. Because there's lots of cool stuff on here. It's just people are like, oh, I'm DJing tomorrow and I'm scared. And it's like, that's awesome, man. Good luck to you. Other people don't do that. They don't say good luck. They're like, well, I did this and that. And you should go check out my channel because I'll tell you what to do there. And it's just like, it's very weird how everything's so egocentric on Reddit. If it's not the ego, it's like I was in the grocery store today, and you see people like just continuing the negative comments in their head in the grocery store. Like I saw a guy like he's looking for eggs, and I guess all the eggs are broken. He was just like, ah, nah, 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 nah. He was talking to himself about the eggs in the grocery store, and I almost laughed out loud. I was like, man, that guy's got a bad day if he's bitching about the eggs in the grocery store. But this is what we do now. Surprised no one else commenting. Like that would have been a great opportunity to have a conversation. Like nobody wants to talk. It's funny, man. So DDJ 200. Let's look that up. Apparently, it's horrible. They wanted to give me one for free, and they were kidding. The Pioneer DJ selling hundreds of dollars a DJ. I can get that. Oh, it must be horrible. I don't know. Why is that funny? That's Pioneer. That's the best brand in the world. Even if I have mistakes with some of them and I break some shit, they're still good. They wouldn't be used in every club in the world if they weren't good. That guy shouldn't be making fun of these. You know what I mean? I'd be happy to have one of these. There's performance pads on it. It's just like people are, yeah, I mean, it's very simple. I could use that. There's no BPM though. It's a no BPM. Is there BPM? I guess there's no BPM. Like people don't understand. Like DJ equipment used to be just like that like 100 years ago, and you had to learn how to use it, even though it didn't have the bells and whistles. I don't really understand. I don't really understand all these rich kids, man. Like online has so many opportunities. Like nobody wants to understand this part. They want to just make fun of everybody. What was this saying about the like grocery store? There's people walking around with like service dogs, and emotional pets, just like talking to the pet because they're talking to themselves, but they're talking to the pet as an excuse. Like we live in the weirdest world. I've never seen so many people talk to themselves in my life as now. And it's the internet. The internet does it for you. If you're on the internet all the time, you just have this shit in your head. You're like, oh, duh, duh, duh. It's really fucked up. Well, they're all quiet at the Reddit forum now. I don't know why. I was getting some comments. I thought that was going to be a big deal. Me asking, should I get tips for a new DJ mixer? Don't do that. Would your dad tell you that? Not to pursue your dream? Dumbass. But people can't take a joke no more. It sucks. Like I've seen like so many weird things happen. There's such a disconnect with the world. Men in general are the disconnection right now. I don't really know about women. I don't talk to enough women lately, but men are totally disconnected. There's no connection out there with the guys because you want to try to make a buddy. Good luck. Like they don't need you, man. They can go to. Nobody needs you anymore. They can watch YouTube. They don't need you. They got the AI. They don't need you. Wait until we get robots. They got their freaking emotional pet service dog. They don't need you, man. You don't need to make a friend in today's world. You got a dog. You got a YouTube. You got a fucking Netflix. You got a Reddit. It's helped me, man. It's helped me with all my depression, honestly, because I found myself like on more than one subject. I didn't have anybody to talk to, like not just DJing, but it's just like made me feel weird, and I was like, oh, it's time to join the forums. And then one time I was on Twitch, and they do this thing where it's like talk to others, like a hashtag. And one girl's like, I'm depressed, and I was like, well, let me try to entertain you. I'm gonna say some jokes because I wasn't gonna talk to her. I'm depressed. Blah blah blah. That's really what's happening. It's like direct access to nutsos, and you're the nutso too. Yeah, like I'm the nutso right now. I wish I could afford like a new DJ setup. That'd be awesome. Like this DDJ 200, pretty simple. I don't need that, but I imagine it would work, which would be nice. It's always nice when something works. But it looks they have a CFX, whatever that is. What's a CFX? I would take one of the, why are you making fun of that? I would take one of those. What, you want a new mark? You don't want a fucking new mark. They got performance pads. How do you use those? All you gotta do is learn how to use performance pads. You're like the top G. People are crazy. I never, they got these Hercules DJ controllers. Like, that's gotta be horrible. Like buy the Pioneer one, right? The Pioneer one probably lasts longer. Like these Hercules, Newmark, and stuff like that, they don't last too long. They don't last forever. I mean, the Hercules has more bells and whistles on it, obviously, which is funny to me. Where's the BPM at? Why don't they show the BPM? What a ridiculous thing. They don't show the BPM, the most important thing in the world. How are you going to match a beat? How are you going to do it? You're not. Hot cue and stems. That's why, because it's like, if you have hot cues and stems, you can be a DJ too. We got a filter. That's cool. Like that. I don't see BPMs though. Where's the BPMs? I don't know, man. A DDJ 200. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Oh, here we go. Here's another reply. Probably horrible. This guy's smart. He's got some psychology going. Okay, this guy's got a point. Acting desperate for money actually makes people less likely to give it to you. I'm going to say, you got a point. I like your style. At least somebody's like trying to talk about it. Like, Jesus. I'm going to ask a question. What I said, you got a point. I like your style. I'm putting some psychology back on them because this is how you get people to talk. You acknowledge what they said, you give them a compliment, and then you ask them a question. I'm pretty sure that's the formula. That's how you text a girl. You got a point. I like your style. We're not texting no girls tonight, though. This is Reddit. I like your style. What do you suggest I do? That's what I'm going to ask. See if he answers, because like I'd like to know. It's funny when you have all these options and you can't use them. Like it's really funny. Like you got one option after the other. Tip me, tip me. You're not doing OnlyFans, but you're doing everything else. He's gonna say get a job. I bet. Go work at Whole Foods. Go work at Chipotle, man. Taco Bell's hiring all the time. Whatever. Here's a Pioneer DDJ Flex 4. I guess this is leveling up here. Still don't see BPMs. That's all I need is the BPM monitor. That's like the best thing I ever had in my life. Why don't they want to show you that? I need the 2000s, man. I need the Nexus 900 mixer in 2000s bad. And that means I need like 3 to 5, 6 grand, 10 grand, something crazy like that. Oh well. Must be nice to be able to order like all the DJ equipment you want and then make fun of other people on Reddit. That must be great. You can just order anything you want and then you can make fun of other people on Reddit who are like poor. That must be awesome. I wouldn't know. Uh, you got to just visualize it and manifest everything. What do you suggest I do? Sell drugs. That's what I should do. They don't have an audience because everybody will show up for the drugs and then I can DJ live. And I've met drug dealers. That's what they think is cool. This hedonistic, like harem scenario in a tent, like it's like I'm not fucking hanging out with you. That's crazy. It's like a Diddy party. Screw that. Isn't that funny that P Diddy's in the news like that? I used to listen to all those songs on Bad Boys, Bad Boy label. All of them. Played them, played them out. Oh, cancel culture, man. I mean, like he apparently committed crimes, so that's why it's such a big deal because he committed some crime. I got Record Box 6. Did I start using that? I don't even know how to use that. Maybe I'll try it. How do you bring a screen up on YouTube Live? I don't think you can. Can't do it. I got some Orbit though. I got some Orbit in my hand. YouTube Live. I mean, now I know like so much about video streaming, go like Twitch or Instagram or whatever. It's ridiculous. How to get gigs in a given city. Okay, that's a good one. Let's go to that thread. A lot of these people are lying. They've never had a gig in their life, and they're just like dumbasses talking their talk. It's supposed to be nice in these forums. It's a safe space, right? So someone like me is going to get kicked off all of them probably. I can share my videos here. Holy cow, let's do that. Share your stuff. You got it. Listening to some music. I can't share it with you. It'd be illegal. So, but you can go click some other links on my djcola.net there, and you can find out what's going on with me. Okay, how do I do this? It's hilarious, man. Online's hilarious. You get all this access and nothing ever happens. You know what I mean? It's like it's so funny because people are like, "Oh, if you make a comment, all these bad things will happen." It's like I don't know if you know what you're talking about. I mean, are you a bad person? Maybe bad things would happen because you're like a complete a hole. My mix sucks. I suck at mixing. I don't know why I suck. I just do. I try so hard. See, Reddit has this like thing where it says, "Oh, you want to look at your comment?" It's like, no, I don't want to look at my comment. Why would I want to look at my comment? That's how social media works. They go, "Hey, do you want to look at the back of your head? You're live right now. You want to look at the back of your head?" No, they don't. All right, so we have record box. Library sync. Do you want to sync? Yeah, Beatport streaming. 2 months of Beatport streaming for free. That'd be dope. I can see that being a fun time. That's for sure. I don't know how to use record box at all, man. Fuck. You can subscribe to a plan. Why would I want to do that? Google Drive. Sign in with Google Drive. Holy shit. Reddit. Reddit's hilarious. I don't know. Talking about other people's hot. Like that's what people do. They're like, well, if I can create a stir, people actually watch my video. So pretty terrible. Everybody knows you shouldn't gossip. I mean, Marcus Aurelius said it. I'm sure Benjamin Franklin said it in Autobiography of Benjamin Franklin. I'm sure they said it in the Bible. Like, why would you think gossiping is like a business model? It doesn't make any sense. That's what people do now. It's nuts. But I'm doing it right now, talking about Reddit because I like making fun of them. Because they make fun of everything, so why not make fun of them? They're making fun of me. They're making fun of like everybody but themselves on Reddit. That's the funny part. Like, make fun of yourself first. I don't know how to use Redbox, man. I'm looking at Record Box. I don't know how to use it. Sync Manager, playlists. No clue what I'm doing. Okay. Um, let's see how this is gonna help me. Man, what the iTunes? I could sync iTunes. That'd be interesting. Device. What is this? Come on, man. Track. Import track. Import folder. So what do I do? How weird. All right, I'm importing like all my music, I guess. Now what am I gonna do? Like, what does that do? What I need to do is like put in a USB flash drive. How do I put Record Box in a USB flash drive? That's the question. I'm gonna have to put that in the Reddit. Porting 3,000 songs. Okay. I didn't know I had that many. All right, good. Don't walk away. Like the funny part about Reddit is like actually DJing to a large crowd, even like trying to promote a gig. It's so difficult because you have to like challenge yourself in ways you never have. And it's just like so many things are happening. And these people are just sitting in their laptops, just making fun of other people who have dreams. So sad. That's not okay. That's not okay. And now my computer froze. Thank God. That's what I wanted. Anyway, no more comments. What happened? Nobody wants to talk to me. Like, this guy's stupid. He just like doesn't listen. He just keeps asking questions. What a jerk. He just asks questions on Reddit all day. What's he trying to do? Learn something? You know how many people I meet that don't learn anything? Like, we live in a time of YouTube University, YouTube free university, I should add. Nobody does it. Well, I'm busy with this and that thing. YouTube free university. Ever heard of it? How do I do this? You better Google it. People don't know how to do that, man. Like, it is the end of the world. I mean, that's the simplest thing in the world to do. I've done it for years. I know stuff now nobody knows. Nobody knows what I know. I have superpowers now. I've finally become a superhero thanks to YouTube Free University. That was awesome. I didn't know that was going to happen, but it did. All right, so I got to write a question now on a different forum. Let's do it. How do I? Oh, there's DJ Gig from Hell. That's got to be a good story. I want to read that. They played in another country where English wasn't spoken. I can't open this gun. So the owner of the club, like, are literally like treat DJs like they're a jukebox. That's basically what this Reddit is about. Wow. The guy got pushed off stage and they played Black Eyed Peas. And then the crowd like stopped dancing. The owners of the club, man, gotta be some weirdos, man. They gotta have like some weird life where they would do that to somebody. I'm gonna ask them if you got paid. Did you get paid anyway? I mean, there's gotta be like something going on that's nothing to do with the DJ. But I've seen that before in video clips where like DJ Shadow gets turned off. But that sucks. You have like a vibe going, and the owner of the club says, "No, we want some Katy Perry, please." Oh, that's good. He got paid. That's good. Can I delete my comment now? I already need to delete it now because that question was already answered. Yes, we're on Reddit tonight. Reddit is just like fascinating. Acting desperate for money actually makes people less likely to give it to you. I'm sure it's true, but not asking for money would make it a lot more less likely that they would give it to you, right? That's what I would think. Like not. All right, let me ask my question because I didn't do that. I got sidetracked. It's the internet. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. What's my question? Question on Reddit. But it's funny how people speak up and then they don't help you on Reddit. They just speak up because they're bored. This guy's a jerk. But yeah, I have no choice but to go on Reddit because I don't have anybody to talk to about DJing and all this other stuff. I mean, it's very important to do that. Find your community. Like my family wants me to go to church now. I haven't done that yet. I don't think they talk about DJing in church. I could be wrong. Remix all the Christian tracks. It's like, yo yo, Christianity in the house. But yeah, I mean, I really don't know the answer to this question, so I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna pretend I'm in an EDM festival. No, I'm not. But people are embarrassed at asking questions, so they don't look stupid. That's what goes on. Reddit. I should just ask ChatGPT this question instead of Reddit. What do you think? I'm making a huge mistake here. She just be asking ChatGPT 4.0 the answer to every question I have. Wait, that's not it. Wait. What the fuck? God damn it. Man, I can't do anything right on the stupid Reddit. They have too many ways of like not letting you use the platform. That's what I've noticed. And you're just hitting all these buttons, and you're like, wait a minute, this thing. It's, but but it's hard to learn how to use every platform there is. It's really hard. Like I've tried so many different apps and platforms. I'm like, what? I always skip over words that I don't type in. I don't know why I do that. I do. Oh my god. Difficult trying to do a Reddit question. It's hard to do. They make it hard for you to do it. I don't know why they do that. Shouldn't make it hard. It's stupid. They're trying to make sure scammers aren't here, so they make it harder for you to ask a question. Okay, what the heck? I guess I haven't joined this one yet. Darn it. I thought for sure. I can't post. What do you have to do to post? Oh man. I can't post. What's karma points on Reddit? Nobody knows. I'll just ask that question. What are karma points on Reddit? All right. Yeah, it's tough out there, man. Like, I know a lot about like trying to get a DJ gig through that 24. I'm gonna have to send out 1,000 emails. 1,000. Even then, I might not get a gig. That's how crazy it is. I was literally in a club, interesting club. I want to play there, but they're like, "Oh, we play like everything but house music," and it's like, okay, the one thing with soul, you're just like, no Chicago in here. Like that's basically what you're saying. Why would you say that out loud? I don't know why. If you like electronic music and you own a club, you should just appreciate electronic music. Like what I would say if I'm in the club, we do everything but satanic music. That's what I would say. But that's the first thing people want. You know, or it's a crossover between heavy metal and electronic music has happened. It's freaking weird. Some of it isn't, but some of it's weird. If you're like, "Hey, I'm a warlock," like that's weird. What are you, Gandalf? You're over there, Gandalf DJing. Like, I got a Bible right here, dude. Like, you can just start reading this and you realize it's all bullshit, except for that. But you got to remember this: there's forces out there, and there's one that's true and brings the light, and there's ones that don't bring the light. And if you're concentrating on the ones that don't bring the light, you're in big trouble. That's all I'll say on that. Forthcoming Beyonce albums. This is a New Yorker headline. Beyond Country, forthcoming Beyonce albums in surprising genres. A German synth pop record. A German synth pop record? Really struggling out there in the music business. Cowboy Carter has finally arrived. It's a country album? And he was, yes. It's also a sprawling work for the disparate influence of references. So I guess German is hip now. Beyonce's next record, Polka Stance. We'll see the megastar adopting the bohemian stegs of polka. Like an accordion. Is this a joke? I can't believe I'm reading this. What is this? This is a joke, dude. You gotta say at the beginning it's a joke so I get it. New Yorkers like making a joke about Beyonce and I didn't get it. That's that's blatant false news because I was just announcing that. Beyond Country, forthcoming Beyonce albums in surprising genres. This is shouts and murmurs in the New Yorker. Doesn't tell me anything. You should put a disclaimer on that shit. This is satire. I was like, what the hell's going on here? That's why the world's so fucked up because they're not. We go to the New Yorker to get some information about the arts, and you get here we go another reply. Oh, here's a good suggestion. I like this idea. What I think would make you money sustainably is if you accepted song requests on a live stream and you were able to mix the requested track by streaming through Tidal or SoundCloud. And then that's to give you an award page, send requests. It's a great way to prove your mixing open formats going to be your audience definition. That's a good idea. I don't want to do it, but it's a good idea. So you take a request. I don't know how to search through my music right now though, so it kind of sucks. I could just bring an extra laptop down there and just play stuff off YouTube. That'd be crazy. Like every DJ's like, why would I take requests? So if I, so I would take requests. I don't know if I could pull that off. See, ideally, you'd want to have like a laptop you would use to take requests. You can search for the tunes. I don't get that. I don't know if I can pull that off. There's worse ideas though, that's for sure. Quest like on squad. That's an idea. Or Twitch. For that matter. I'll just like put my phone into the mixer and just YouTube it. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what else to do. It's so crazy, but I'm sure it'll work. Gotta make sure the commercials are off. Ridiculous idea. Some of these people are like, I'm playing at a festival in 100 days. And it's like 100 days. You got plenty of time. What are you worried about? Quests. Quests. Like I would have to like get no commercials on YouTube for a month so I could always play the request. See, I used to play CDs, so I had like every song in the world anyway on CD, but I only have one CDJ right now. The other one's just a USB drive, so that's a problem. Learning how to do it is good for Reddit, like learning how to DJ and stuff. He's done it already. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. He's suggesting something he's done. That's a good thing. Told you I knew the psychology of asking a question. I'm trying to get someone to talk to you. Oh, he thinks like you have to play hard to get, and when you get good at that, people pay you even more for what you do. Because he's an OFM model. Let me go to his site. I'm gonna see if he has a website. This guy's interesting. People keep their website to themselves. They're just like they're just so mysterious. First, I have to like go get my DJ equipment fixed, and then I can like get organized, and then I can do it all. That's what I have to do. What else is new? There's always something I have to do. Do this, do that, do that. Have you seen Eminem's letter to Tupac's mother? Why is that real? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna use my phone. I don't know what else to do. I use my phone and just do that. Oh, he wrote it. I guess he wrote it as a kid. It's weird. There's no reference to like this Tupac letter from Marshall Mathers. It's weird. Yeah, people don't dance anymore at DJ gigs. You know why? Because that's what happened with bands. Like when DJs came out, people there were bands. This is back in like the '90s and stuff. Like you go see a band, you just stood there and watched them. You didn't have a phone. You were just like frozen. You didn't dance. And now it's happened with DJs because DJs are the big deal. So many DJs Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in a bar. That's great. Lucky guy. Should be the music that moves you. That's what I think. They just want likes. So they want to take pictures with the famous person. They don't want to dance. It's too bad people don't dance anymore. Because the fear of being posted on TikTok or other social media platforms stops a lot of people from letting loose. Whoa. People are afraid of being filmed. That's why they don't dance anymore. No, that's screwed up. I have never seen a good DJ have a hard time getting a crowd to move. That's a good point. This is what I would used to do when I DJed. I used to play like 70s music, 90s hip hop, and then I go right into like all the remixes and new music and house music form. I had everything in house music. It was all house. It was all danceable. Every song never heard of that was new, it was all danceable remixes. Like in the 70s, like James Brown and shit. 90s hip hop, maybe 80s hip hop too, but 90s hip hop. Then full on newest dance music. That was when I did like 4 hours or 3.5 hours. So what they do now is say, this is what you need to pay attention to on a Reddit forum. This, because they need the attention, right? Need to read my comments, so I put this at the beginning. I can start doing that. I don't care. This. Here's some more replies. Oh dear. Try Marcus. I don't know what Marcus is. Marcus. It's probably gonna be something disgusting. That was a comment. Try Marcus. I wonder what it means. It means like a dirty Sanchez or something, probably. That's probably what it means. McDonald's Australia? Where did all these freaking words come from with the really trying to make fun of me? Because I don't know what this word means, dude. MACCAS. What does that mean? McDonald's in Australia came up. I'm gonna answer him about McDonald's Australia. But my computer froze, so I can't. My computer froze. McDonald's Australia. What are you talking about? That's so weird. See, you think you're gonna get some weird ass comment. You're just like, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Joke. I swear. Try Marcus. McDonald's Australia? Must be so nice to not have to explain yourself to anyone. I'm getting the impression that's what these people do. They don't have to explain themselves to anyone. Must be so nice to not have to use full sentences. Wish I could be that lazy. No dice. Well, the subreddit's going crazy now. Okay, here's something interesting. So I asked a question on Reddit. It was, do I need to format with Recordbox software on my USB flash drive at CDJ 1000, 2000, 3000? Whatever you use for any other DAC will work with CDJs. If these features work, just make sure you export your songs from record softbox to your USB so you have your cues. I don't use cues today. Still confusing. So he's saying like if I have cues, I would use Recordbox to adapt it. It's okay. I'm gonna get this question answered tonight if it kills me. Because like everything's intimidating if you don't. If you're like, I never used professional DJ equipment before because it costs like 10 grand, and it's like you see like how everything's like, well, the rich people can do that, and the poor people just. I don't like being poor, but that's how it is right now. But people really don't. They're not very clear, which is kind of funny because you would think you would have to be clear. It's really weird. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? McDonald's Australia? What the fuck? Really strange. That's the way it is. That's the funny thing about the internet. We talk about everything but what's important. Mhm. Oh my god. Smoothers. Do you notice people don't dance anymore? Because they don't want to get made fun of online. Hmm. Yeah. Now cues. So what are these cues? One guy said in this forum, I play every weekend the past 7 years. Everyone dances all the time. It's hilarious. Nothing new. Focus on the people who are dancing first. Keep them there. They're a different genre and entice more people to dance. Good guys. Yeah, I want this for love fellas and demos. Don't stand. Oh, who's about peeing during a DJ set? That's a good question. There's no comments yet. I'm gonna answer. It's funny someone would ask that. That's a good question. It's hilarious. How do you go to the bathroom when you're DJing? What an adult diaper. Apparently, Donald Trump wears diapers. I could see that. If he's campaigning so much, he'd just be like, dude, I can't. But it was a gross story. Some producer from, what was that show called? Where it was like, you're fired? Said he would wear diapers during that. It was gross. People talk about the grossest things on the internet. It's disgusting. I guess I'm going to take requests now. I guess it's the only way to make money. I don't know. I'm going to have to do that. Screw it. It's a good idea. Yeah. Best music genre for a big party. Who asks the greatest questions? It's because I have no experience. Experience is the greatest teacher. But just because analysis paralysis, that's what Reddit exists, this analysis paralysis. A lot of these rock stars, they would feel the music. Like maybe they'd be in an altered state, but they would feel the music, and that's why everybody loved them. So, what else do you need to do other than that? A lot of movies. There we go. Another reply. What does that mean? It's like, dude, this guy made a meme. No matter how poor you think you are, if you have a warm butthole, you have a way to pay for a new mixer. Why are people so disgusting? Doesn't make any sense. They're so gross. No matter how poor you think you are, if you have a warm butthole, you have a way to pay for a new mixer. So there's people out here who want to make memes. That's what's going on there. I have an idea. Let's make a meme. It's hilarious. So I don't need to format anything. Uh, oh, wow. I don't know, man. This is wild. I don't know a lot about this stuff. That's why I asked the question. It's crazy. This is crazy. I'm learning a lot. See, I told you some of these people are unhelpful. It's good to see. Whatever. You know, Pioneer CDJ 1000s are like really cheap now. So now I want to buy one of those. I used to want those so bad like 20 years ago. Just cheap as hell. Unbelievable. Only $50. Yeah, I still don't know what Marcus means. MACCAS, I have no idea. Yeah, Marcus. Marcus slang. So Australian slang for McDonald's. Marcus. 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 What? Try some Marcus. Oh, this got one good idea. Let's do it.